Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, John aka Nosy, and you join me for a new video review. As you can see, I am going to be looking at and building the Yolopark Starscream. This is the AMK series 19cm model kit. I picked this up when I went to Meadowhall. I'm going to get this out, finally give it a proper review and build. This is going to go very nicely alongside the Yolo. I already have a couple of Yolopark model kits. I have the Megatron and Optimus Prime, both G1. So this will go very nicely. So let's have a look-see at the box. So here's a look-see at the back. Very cool. As you can see, there's Bumblebee as well available in this line. And then the side. And then it has this little window, velcroed. Open it up. You've got this nice pictures and stuff on this side of the finished thing. And all the parts in the window view here. This looks really cool. Without any further ado, let's get him out of this and let's get him built and reviewed. So then, here is what we are presented to out of the box. It is really cool. Very nice, all the parts. So here we have all of the parts now out of the box. We are presented to a little instruction booklet. As you can see here, very basic, but I don't really think we're going to need it, to be quite honest. It is quite simple. The great thing about these kits is everything is practically already pre-assembled. All you need to do is just do the finishing touch of just putting it all together. But once it's done, you are left with a really nice detailed display piece. So you got the legs, which is good. And you got the whole torso, chest, wings, all in one. Very nice indeed. You have one head. I would have thought it would have been nice if it came with a couple face plates, but no, it only has the one head and the one face. You've got the skirt, or the, you've got this bit here as well. Then you've got this bit, which is where all the legs go to, so the hip area. Two arms, fully articulated arms. Then you have two hands, and these are the feet, and these are his weapons. The first things first, we're just going to make it as simple as possible for myself and for ourselves. Start off with the biggest piece and just add everything to it. Simple as. So I'm going to start off with the head. The head will just simply pop on the ball joint straight into there like so. What's really cool about that is it actually does have more of a neck thing there, so you can put it more further in if you push it. The next piece, let me just put this down for a second. We put this on so that we marry these two pieces together. So I assume, yeah, it looks like it goes there. So we just simply put this piece on, press it together. That's that. So that will then meet up with the rest of the body. So it will just go straight on there very nicely indeed. We have these pieces, which are his iconic shoulder mounts. So I will assume, yep, these little portholes on the side here, each of them will go in each side. So I assume this side, yep, that looks correct. So that will go into there like that. And then we've got the other one that will go into there like that. So there's that. So that is pretty much him finished nearly. It's so simple. Then we'll do the hands. So we'll just marry the hand with the arm like that. Those fingers are all individual. You've got a nice bit. Well, you've got a finger movement, and then these three sort of articulate on their own as well. So you got that. That will just simply go into there like that. Like that. Like that. And then that will simply go into there. Very there. Lovely. Now we'll come to his legs, which are literally the last things to really do. So we have the feet. So it's fully articulated piece, as you can see. You have the whole, this bit as well, which is like the heel or the thruster in alt mode. So this will simply plug into there. We just go in here like this. If it is the wrong foot, we probably might find out, but I think we are pretty much perfect. I actually think that could be the wrong side foot, actually, because the angle's not quite right. You just simply get the other one and you just simply plug the other one in like that. Yeah, that's better. The reason why I say that is because this little cutout piece here indicates which is left and right. Put the other foot on like that. Like that. The last piece we need to do is just simply marry the rest of him like that. Like that. And there we are. So the last things we need to put on him, of course, are his signature weapons. So these will simply just plug into these ports on the arms. So we'll just bring the arm forward slightly and we'll just plug these right on in there. Get the other one, do the same thing. Plug in, there we go. And there we go. There is Starscream, all built. And here we have the finished icon. Here is Starscream in his glory. This guy looks really, really nice. He absolutely looks brilliant. They've actually got all the paint application pretty much perfect. You've got this, what I would call a really, really light blue, which is the signature blue. You've got the red, you've got the grey. It would have been nice if maybe the head was maybe a shade darker, like the box art here suggests. Let me just show you that. Sort of suggests the head being maybe a little slightly shade darker. If you want it to be show accurate, in the show, yeah, it depends on the frames and so on and so forth. You know, there was a little bit of like animation errors and stuff in the G1 cartoon continuity, but sometimes his head was black, and then other times you might see him with a much more lighter grey like this. So I honestly think, I mean, if you was a bit of a dab hand with a paintbrush or maybe a little spray thing, you might be able to maybe, you know, maybe do something with that head if you so wish. But he is really cool. He stands nicely. He stands quite nice, but he does stand really, really nice. He has a really good, those feet are nice and wide and big, so he does have a nice foot stance. Let me just show you the head sculpt. That's the head sculpt. Very, very nice. It seems a bit dead-eyed, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't think he comes with anything, as in, you know, for lighting, but that does look very dead-eye like, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just one of them, unfortunately. But the rest of him looks really, really nice. The chest is really cool. You see the legs, the arms, the wings. We'll turn him around so you can get a look-see at the back. Yeah, so you've got this nice engine stuff going on, which is the back of the jet, of course. And then you've got the heels in the feet. The heels are his like thrusters. Then you've got two Decepticon insignias further up here on the wings. And then, yeah, it's. I will say this: it would have been nice if they could have maybe done a bit more with the paint, maybe give him a little bit more detailing. He is quite simplified when it comes to the detailing on him. I will be completely honest. He does look a little bit flat. However, it is a nice representation of Starscream. To be quite honest with you, I will be honest that I think the Megatron, the G1 Megatron, even though he's nice, I do think he is a little bit lacking himself as well. So I think the best one out of the Yolopark that I have is the Optimus Prime. I generally think that one looks really, really, really good. I think there's a lot of detail, and I think they've got the paint accents and everything on it pretty bang on. I mean, like I say, you've got full articulation of that hand. You've got an individual finger that moves, and then you've got three fingers. So if you want to, you can actually probably hold something. But unfortunately, you're stuck with like an open hand. It doesn't come with any additional hands or anything like different hands that are molded, which would have been a nice addition. But these are pretty cheap actually. They're not real expensive model kits. They range from between 30 to 40 quid in that ballpark of pricing. So they are quite like an entry grade model kit for people that maybe struggle with much more in-depth model kits. This is really easy for anybody to really just buy, build it, put it together, and then it's a nice piece to put on display. I mean, there is room for improvement, so I would, if I was a dab hand with a paintbrush, I would definitely probably go over certain parts of it and just like bring it out more, make it pop more. But for something straight out the box, this is what you get out of the box. It is actually a really nice piece. The articulation, you've got the elbow there, you've got twist, swivel. You're a little bit hindered because of that weapon, but you have got full ball joint access. Then you've got waist, swivel and pitch, so you can move. The head is on a ball joint. You've got the leg can go there, and it can come very nice bend of that knee. So, and you've got foot pivot as well. The foot is articulated and can move, so you can move that toe. So yeah, you've got some nice, posability, so you can do a lot with him. Unfortunately, I thought he would come with a stand, but he doesn't come with a stand, so this is literally all you get. You don't even get a stand with it, which I think to be honest, I don't really use the stands personally because they take up too much room. But I generally think, including a stand with this would have been a nice touch, personally. I believe the Yolopark ones that I've got before, they did have stands with them. So the Optimus and the Megatron did have stands. I'm sure they had stands with them. But this Yolopark kit, the packaging is slightly different to the others I got. So I think this, even though this is AMK, I think maybe they've gone away with the later releases. I think they might have gone away with giving you a stand and things, try and keep costs down maybe on production. So yeah, you basically just get the piece, you just get basic parts, you just get one set of hands, one set of feet, one head. So you've not got the ability to swap his faceplate out with a different one, which you do get with other kits and other variations, which would have been a nice touch, because it would have been nice if you could get like a smirk face, that is his signature smirk, or an open mouth, or something, so that he can have the different faceplate. But you don't get that, unfortunately. But even the wings are articulated, so you can put them wings a little bit further back as well, which is good, or you could just have them like this. But I personally, with my Seekers, I always sort of put the wings slightly off like that, because I just think it's a bit better, and you've got a little bit more range of movement with the arms and stuff. I just think it looks a little bit better having the wings sort of off at an angle like that, personally. But there we are. that is my review and build of AMK by Yolopark AMK 19cm model kit. This is the full plastic edition. I do know there is another version that uses die-cast metal parts, but this is just the pure plastic ones. So, but this will be nice. I'm happy to have him. He does look cool. I'm a big Starscream fan as well, so I'm very happy to have him. He will look great next to Megatron and Optimus that I have on display as well. Great addition to the collection. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review on him. Thank you. Take care, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And bye-bye for now. See you soon.